So today I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of arguably my favorite country, Taiwan. So in a recent survey among expats, Taiwan is ranked #1 for quality of life. Taiwan #1! For my female friends out there, you should also know that it's rated equally between men and women as a highly favorable country. 3rd place for women and 4th place for men. And I definitely believe it. I mean, Taiwan makes you feel so comfortable as a foreigner. Like, you compare what it's like to be a foreigner in America or a foreigner in Canada compared to what it's like to be a foreigner in Taiwan. Oh, there's an ant on my leg. And there's a huge difference. I mean, everyone is always just so friendly. The article also points out that Taiwan's rated super high by expats for personal safety and healthcare. And I'll tell you firsthand that healthcare is top-notch, even on Canadian standards. I mean, to pay $2 to have your teeth cleaned, ridiculous. In terms of personal safety, yeah, it's the safest place I've ever been anywhere, period. I'm never walking around having to look over my shoulder, and I always feel like I'm safe. My parents visited last year, and we were walking around Taipei at 12 a.m. And my mom said to me, wow, Jamie, I would never expect it to feel this safe. Like, there's people everywhere, there's cars everywhere, and nobody's looking for trouble there. It's really a peaceful place to live. Taiwan was ranked 3rd for personal happiness and 5th for transportation. And when you're working 28 hours a week, saving a bunch of money, or even as my friend did, working 8 hours a week, saving $200 a month, and paying for food, transportation, accommodation, any bills, how can you not be happy, right? In terms of transportation, Taiwan ranks 5th, and again, not surprising. It's a small country. I have a tattoo on my arm of the country. And so from the bottom to the top of Taiwan, it's the same distance as Toronto to Ottawa. Keep that in mind, because from Toronto to Ottawa costs over $100, and you gotta take a pretty slow train or a bus, or you gotta drive. In comparison to Taiwan, where they have a high-speed rail, which gets you from Kaohsiung to Taipei in an hour and a half and costs you $50 Canadian. So it's a no-brainer. Arguably, one of the most important statistics is friendliness. So Taiwan ranked 3rd in friendliness and 8th in finding friends. And again, this is among 68 other countries. So being the 3rd friendliest country, that's crazy. That's so crazy. Finding friends is also very easy in Taiwan. I mean, for foreigners, when you're there, everybody's in the same boat. Everybody has chosen to left their country to go and explore a new country and have new experiences. So you're all in the same boat. So you all kind of have a good foundation of friendship. And then if you want to find friends, just look on Facebook. You can look on Facebook for, like, for example, I was a part of the Kaohsiung Frisbee, Ultimate Frisbee League. Captain and champion 2 times, I might add. And I was also a part of Taiwan Dungeons and Dragons group. I even started my own volleyball group in Kaohsiung, which grew to have over 100 members. And so it's really easy to find friends. Build it, and they will come. So how about some cons? I mean, this can't all be great, right? There has to be some cons in Taiwan, and sure, there are. I mean, sometimes it gets cool. Weather can drop to about 11 degrees, which is very uncomfortable. And I'm not being sarcastic. Though I am Canadian, our houses are built to retain heat because we're used to having winters. Whereas in Taiwan, it's a tropical country. Summers around 33 degrees every single day and very humid. And the winter times, it goes to about 11, but whatever it is, outside is what it feels like inside, and there's no heaters in your apartments. So though 11 isn't that cold in the global scale, it's freezing when that's all you have. Another negative of Taiwan would be the weather and air quality. Now, this is something you can't change, so generally my rule of life is if you can't change it, no reason to be upset about it, right? You can't change the weather. It's going to rain in the wintertime, and it's going to be super hot in the summertime. We're talking 33 degrees every day. In the wintertime, it could drop down to, like I said, around 11, but it rains often. It can be pretty miserable. And if it's not raining, then your air quality might really suck. On the PM level, it can go, now below 50 is good. Wintertime usually stays around 50 in the south of Taiwan and can even spike up to around 200 on a bad day. And it's gross. I mean, you're looking out and you just see a wall of gray. It's something I'm gonna say no Canadian has ever seen and really don't want to see, but it's part of the sacrifice you make to live in the country, right? Though on the sunny days and clear days like this, there's a saying in Chinese, 晴天白日, which means sunny, clear day, and everybody goes out and enjoys the day and takes pictures, and it's really something to be celebrated. And here we really take it for granted that every day is a blue sky, every day is a beautiful day like this. But if we look around, I mean, there's not many people walking around here, right? Nobody really takes advantage of what we have. And that's another great thing about Taiwan, is that because it's not rare to have sunny, beautiful days, but because it means that much more to them, they take advantage of it. Thinking of other cons, driving can be dangerous. If you are too passive in your driving, it can be very dangerous. If you're too aggressive in your driving, it can be very dangerous. There's a huge scooter culture in Taiwan. 23 million people, again, the size of Vancouver Island, and I think equal number of scooters on the island, or at least it feels like it. Everyone has the same holidays, so if you're traveling on a holiday, so is everyone else. And if you're driving a scooter, so is everyone else. Just be patient. There's ways to get around these disadvantages. I mean, if you're a safe driver, you don't get road rage, and no, it's going to take me 15 minutes to get to work, give or take. It could be 20 minutes, and who cares with plus 5 minutes when you're only working 28 hours a week? There's no need to be stressed about it. So traffic can be bad, air pollution. That's it. I hope this video could inspire somebody to at least live on the edge a little, because that's where you grow, right? Take a chance, and really the hardest part about going to Taiwan and living abroad is going. The hardest part about going is taking that first step, but once you're there, it's so easy. And think of it this way, you're moving from whatever country you're in to the #1 ranked country in quality of life. You can't go wrong. Please click here to subscribe to my channel. Click here for another video. I'll catch you next time. 再见. Taiwan #1.